all this paddling has got me thinking about the importance of setting goals. You know, when I was younger, people used to tell me, oh, you need to set goals, you got to have goals. And I don't know why, but I always thought that was corny. And so for most of my earlier life, I would say probably into my 30s, and after I graduated from college for sure, I didn't really have any goals. All I really had, my goal was just to have a job and pay the bills. And I realized that just kind of kept me floating, right? Not really making progress. And so eventually I set a goal, and then I set another goal and another goal. And at one point, someone said, you know, make your goals a lot bigger than you think. You know, I'd gotten into where I was setting these moderate goals, right? And I said, make some pretty big goals that you don't even think you can achieve. And so I wrote down a bunch of goals, put them up on the wall, and then I just kind of, went about my day. And one thing I noticed about a year or two later is all those goals that at the time I thought were outlandish and I couldn't accomplish, I ended up accomplishing almost all of them, and more so. So make sure you set goals, you write them down, you set an achievable path to get there, and then you reference that from time to time. You'll be amazed at how much more progress you have, because when you don't have goals, you can never achieve any goals.